Thank you. Alongside Mark Giordano and Carlo Colaiacovo for the second straight year, Canada wins their group at the Men's World Hockey Championship. And Carlo, there's a lot of benefits to being first in your group. But one of the things that you like about this Canadian side is that they have a loss on their resume.
Yeah, I said coming into this game against the Swedes in a fight for the division, the best thing that could have happened to Canada was losing to the Finns. And I know it's tough to say after a loss, but Canada has cruised up until this point in this tournament, and I think losing to the Finns gave them the adversity that every team that has aspirations of winning needs to have in a short tournament like this. And what better way to have it than preparing yourself for one of the best games in the tournament, to play against the Swedes, and to prepare yourself for the knockout stage, reset yourselves, get your game in order, find your chemistry, and feel good about yourselves, because the last thing that you want to do is cruise through the knockouts or cruise through the group stage and then lose a game where you feel no adversity through the tournament, which Canada now doesn't have to do.
And a guy like Travis Konecny, I don't know if it's because he plays on a Flyers team that struggled over the last few years, but it seems to be really raising some eyebrows with the way that he played at the Four Nations and now at this World Championship.
Yeah, the way he's playing with the world's best players has really been impressive. I mean, Konecny, we all know he's a great player in Philadelphia, but when you get the opportunity to play with McKinnon, Crosby, guys like that, and he can elevate his game and be right alongside with them, I mean, it's really impressive. He has 12 points in the tournament. He's been all over it offensively. He could have more. But what I like about him, he's an in-your-face type of guy. He gets in on the forecheck. He can penalty kill. He plays good even strength minutes. He's playing on the power play. So he's really impressed throughout the tournament, and he's a key player going forward for them.
And what's really key for a guy like Konecny is the versatility he brings to a group, because when you're selecting this team, you're selecting the best players, and you're selecting guys that play all positions. And when you can have a guy like Konecny that can play all positions and be as good as he is, you can slide him in any position. And the reason why he's excelling is because he has that confidence in his game.
And you have to have confidence if you're a candidate when you have Jordan Binnington in net, who has established himself as a big game goalie.
Yeah, the body language and the confidence of your goalie really rubs off on your team, and Binnington has all of that. I mean, the way he comes out and plays the puck shows confidence. Goalies who don't have confidence or lack it don't come out and play the puck that often. They stay in their crease, and then he's there to make the big clutch saves. It's not always about how many saves you make. A lot of the time it's about key saves at key moments in the game. And in the Sweden game in particular, I thought he made some really big saves at key moments to keep Canada up. But he's a guy throughout his career, he's just been clutch in big Stanley Cup games, in the Four Nation games, now in the World Championships. He just makes some real clutch saves, and the confidence is rubbing off on his team.
And there's one Dane that he's familiar with, and that's Nick Ehlers.
Yeah, who just knocked him out in Game 7 of the playoffs, by the way. But look, the Danes have been an incredible story in this tournament, just because they're the host, but even just the way that they started, losing the first 3 games, rallying without Nick Ehlers to get to this game that meant so much, and what an impact he had in this game, scoring the tying goal that Danes were desperately pushing to get, and ultimately leading to them getting the winner in the overtime. But he's an important player. He's their country's best player, and to add him at this point when the team dragged themselves to get to it, you just love the underdog story, and you love the fact that a home crowd is going to play a factor in their next game.
Denmark in the quarterfinals for the first time since 2016. They'll have home ice in Herning, and they'll try to pull off a massive upset against Canada in the quarterfinals.